I welcome all of you on platform of YourPD Education, and this particular video is covering all the group task, 11 group tasks which are being asked in HPCL presently, and they are being repeated, unlike IUCL in which group tasks were not repeated. In HPCL many of the tasks are being repeated, so that makes sense that you should have some idea about these tasks. Now, when I give you a solution, there is nothing like good or bad solution, correct or incorrect solution of the group task. You need to give logics. Whatever you are saying, whatever you are thinking, you need to give logics. So they get impressed with your logics, why you are thinking that way. So group task is an activity in which you have to think and you need to provide the solution. So how do you provide the solution? How do you approach the solution? That is very important. Many students think that a group task has a answer, has a solution, and that only should be told. That is partially correct. In fact, in some of the tasks he will give you a riddle and you have to provide a solution, like island problem maybe, or prison escape problem. There is an answer for that. But in some of the tasks there is nothing like answer. It is like approach, like how to increase the business. Can you give two internal, two external strategies which a company should follow to increase the business? So for that you do not have any kind of answer. Approach is important. You need to give points. I will discuss one by one what are the tasks and maybe some points which you should highlight, which points you should focus. I'll discuss that also. So let's start now. So first task is Seth's business. We've already discussed this in some of the video. Seth is a food business for 15 years in South Mumbai. Now when you read it, start focusing on that this fellow Seth is the owner. वो 15 साल से है, that means he is a well established player in particular business. South Mumbai means there are rich people, and rich people has a meaning you need to focus, because kind of business you want to start, that should be for this socio-economic background category of people. Many foot walkers are there. So who are the customers? They are office going people and kids going to school. They are the customer. So now you understand what is a conventional business, what are the customers. Now there is a 3-story building of the restaurant. Only one floor is in service with 50 seating capacity, has ample space in front. सामने भी कुछ space है. Now they have also entered into non-food business, right? From last 3 years. So they are already into some business that is already they are running. In South Mumbai, this new business plan is tested, and if successful, then he will expand it to others. So he's already started some non-food business for the last 3 years now. You are recruited as a new marketing manager. So your role is marketing manager in Seth's business. You have to give business strategy in order to increase the sales and consequently profit. So sales and profit is your main activity. Management gives opportunity to the freshers and their innovative ideas. So you can give any innovative ideas. That means you need not to depend upon your experience background which you may not be having. Give innovative ideas. They will accept it if you they like your idea. What is the business plan? New initiative for non-food business. So business plan क्या है तुम्हारे पास? New initiative क्या होगा? Non-food business को promote करने के लिए. Also suggest 2 ways to help food business to further expand. Yes. So जो already food business है उसको expand कैसे करें? So if you see this problem, already 15 years से we are into this business, we want to expand it. As a marketing manager, give the ideas. So since you are a new marketing manager, maybe I expect some new ideas from you. So conventional marketing strategies, I want new marketing strategies. So now there's a digital marketing thing. So whatever is a new learning, you should incorporate that. Already we need to think of non-food business. Now let me give some idea. As I told you, there cannot be one particular answer to such group task, but yes, you can always think of approach. Now this guy is already into well established food business. So can I start some non-food business which is linked to his already established food business, so that I encash upon the same customer base? I already have this customer base. I want to use this customer base not only for food plus non-food also. So can I convert this particular market, this particular customer base for non-food business also? Now in the task it is given that he is already entered into non-food business. So we don't know what that non-food business is, but we can give our ideas if they like it. Now Also it is said that he has some kind of space, 3-story building is there, only one floor is being used, and front area is also there. Now if you must have some idea about the Bombay, he gave you some points, like he mentioned Mumbai. Had he mentioned not Mumbai, let's say Delhi, maybe there would have been some difference. So you need to put everything in place to reach the solution. That is something which he appreciates. Have you read everything, and are you including every point mentioned in the task in your answer? So what answer I would have given is this. So friends, now let's think of the customer base first. Office going people and school kids. Normally they do not have time to sit there for half an hour or 1 hour and have the food. Normally that is not the case. So we also need to cater to those office going people or school going kids who will be, customers, like they will take something and while going they will eat it, or they will be there standing and eating, something like that. So front area, जो हमारा रेस्टोरेंट के सामने वाला एरिया है, that area we will basically outsource to some of the vendors, food vendors, something like बड़ा पाव वाला. You have gone to Bombay, वड़ा पाव मिलता है, उसमें लंच भी चल जाता है, ब्रेकफास्ट भी चल जाता है, बच्चे भी खाते हैं, ऑफिस वाले भी खाते हैं, कॉफी, टी, न्यूज़पेपर वाला, फ्लावर्स, छोटे छोटे फ्लावर्स बेचने वाला. तो फ्रंट एरिया आई विल डिमार्केट फ्रंट एरिया, and I will outsource that area. I will not run my food business there. I will outsource that to these kind of vendors, like vada pav vendor. Now whosoever is going to office, he wants to have vada pav, he wants to get it packed, or he wants to stand there and have coffee, they will do it. And monthly basis pay, I will take the rent from that particular vendor. So I will immediately increase the profit of the company. That is my main purpose. As a marketing manager, I will go in negotiation with some really good quality vendors. So vada pav wala bhi should be really good, so that customer come, he enjoys that vada pav, and next time again he comes. So uska customer and mera customer dono converge ho jayega, and that I will increase my customer base also. So I will identify some vendors which suit my requirement and the requirement of my customer, and not only increase their business but my business also. From very first day, I did not spend any money. I started earning the rent from those vendors, right? So that is chai wala, it can be coffee, tea, vada pav, something like that can be done. Then what about other stories? Now since I'm running food business, so there are two cases, how new business you have to suggest and how you want to increase the old business. So one, old business mein how I'm increasing the profit, maine front area I outsource. Now one of the floor I'm using for food business, right? Now in the food business also, you must be knowing that there are some kind of food gifts, like these dry fruit you are giving on the festival. India is a country of festivals, so many festivals keep on going. People want to gift, food items to their relatives on functions, birthday parties or marriages or something like that, on some kind of festival. So I will have that kind of gift, food gifts, packed food gifts stuff also I will keep in my food business. So whosoever is coming, if he wants to get it packed, just give me 1000 rupees, this particular food basket or dry fruit basket or biscuit basket, I will want to gift it to someone. So that also business I want to start it. It looks like office area, entire office area. I will start the maybe I will start the lunch. There is a dabba walas and lunch is provided to the offices and all. That is another idea where we can earn. So from our restaurant, food goes to the offices. People want to have lunch or dinner or breakfast, what they want to have. So we can do that also. So I will start that domain also. Marketing can be done, digital marketing, it can be done on that particular platform. Second, there are a couple of floors. Now top floor and maybe rooftop. Top floor and rooftop I may use for parties. So birthday parties or any other office party, eating party, something is to be arranged. So top floor and the rooftop can be used for that, because this is a posh area. People must be having different parties, birthday parties and all these things. So if you want to book our restaurant, 2 floors, top floor and rooftop, if you want to book that, you can have parties there. That I will use that particular space for that. Now people are coming for parties, birthday parties and all. I can use one of the floor for gifts, some kind of gift shop. No, that is a non-food, that is not food, non-food, but I can, in the name of SETS, I can create for kids, gift shop for the kids. If you want to go to birthday party of someone, so why can't we start a gift shop or something like that? So that gift shop is, as I was saying, my customer base is same. So my customer base is school kids. So whenever they are coming to eat something, I will give them a small card where it will be mentioned that if you want to celebrate your birthday party along with your family or something, you can always book our facility, our floor, and you can go for such kind of party, even office party. So office people, school kids are my otherwise regular customer. I will take the leverage of those customer base, and I will create my party base, one floor for the parties. I will give that, and because they have to go to party with the gifts or something, I will start gift shop also. And if the gift shop and all these things work, I will expand it to the other areas also. So I have increased the profit of my company from the very first day by outsourcing some of the things, and then I have linked it with my food business also, how I am to use the other 2 floors, and the way to increase, expand my food business further. Why not we can supply the lunch food or something to the offices and all. So that is a regular customer base we have. So this is one of the ways we can proceed. As I told you, you can give other ideas also, but this idea may work, especially front floor wala idea which you have to give. So I think these are the some points which you could have given. Now read next case study. Next group task was bicycle manufacturing company. Now what is this bicycle manufacturing company? There is a company which is running under loss. Employees average age is around 52 years, on the verge of retirement, and they are looking for settlement plan. Settlement plan means we want to settle down now, we want to maybe go out, something like that, after retirement. Settlement plan after retirement. Their morale is also down, so it is a motivational issue, morale issue. Recently the company has targeted the rural market segment to increase their sale value. There were 8 employees who have done something significant for the company. Their work are mentioned below. So that part is missing. They have not written what the work they have done. Now there are 2 conclusions you have to find. One, what policy should company follow to adopt increase their sales and revenue? Second, who should be the employee of the year? Now, first of all, this is already this bicycle manufacturing company which is running under loss. That means they are already manufacturing the bicycles, but it is under loss. There can be so many reasons of such loss. The reason can be like competition, external competition from other suppliers. It can be that management mein there is a issue. The top management is not actually having a vision how to grow forward. That can be the issue, and eventually it trickles down to the low motivation or morale of the employees also. So employees look like more than average age is very high. You see, average age is 52 years. That means they are very old people now. Average age is 52. Average age should be 30 to 35. That should be average age in manufacturing company. People are motivated, energetic, something like that. So it looks like new recruitment has not happened and old employees are there. They are working on the conventional way. So what should be done? Number one, top management pay. You have to think what can be done at the top management level. The CEO is very important. That is the person with vision. He is the person with vision. So top management, change at the top management is very important. That is number one. Number two, these guys who are very now old, average age is 52 years. That means it will be 60 years of people of 60 years will also be there. So whosoever is 55 plus and is not contributing and is not motivated for that, I think retirement should be the option for them. So those employees whom you find they are not asset for the company, they have no intention to learn something new, they have no intention to compete in the market, retirement should be the option for them. And new recruitment, so retirement of the people, very old people, retirement of old people or someone who think that they don't want to contribute, they are not now interested in that. So retirement and the recruitment should be another thing. So what we can do is, like, top management should be changed if it is not effective. That should be changed, CEO and all. Then retirement and recruitment. When we recruit new people, they should be really motivated. They should be from the domain of same domain, but working in new areas which we need. We need to conduct the survey also, detailed survey about our product and the product in the market. What customer wants, why our product is not good. We need to conduct that survey also. And after the survey, we will get to know, okay, this is the problem in our product. Our competitor is giving this new product which is required, and this is a product which we are not giving. Like we are trying to expand into different markets. Like it is mentioned that we are going to rural base also. Rural, urban, we need to produce a variety of the product. So another thing is survey. We need to conduct the survey. Survey may we need to basically think of our competitors, who our competitors are, our customer. We need to see what our customer want. We need to do survey of employees also, what they think, why we are not performing. So we need to conduct the survey or get the information at these three levels: our own employees, what they think, our customer which will purchase our product, and the competitors. So detailed survey will give you an idea. Suppose you will get many things from here. Customer needs a product which your competitor is providing but you are not providing, you get the idea. Then you go for products. Product should be cost effective, and there should be variety in that. Whenever you think of making a product in country like India, in India there is a huge variety, diversity as far as the socio-economic background is concerned. Some customer will prefer very cheap product, some will go for high-end models, high cost products. So you need to make bicycles for every customer. You need to see that where you are selling, what customer requires there. Maybe they want very simple cycle for going to school, or maybe some people require cycle to burn their calories, fancy kind of cycles with gears and all. So you need to think of different variety of products, something like automobile companies do. You need to think variety of product, but that will be made only after survey. Now there is something which is called concurrent engineering. You must have heard about concurrent engineering. What is concurrent engineering or simultaneous engineering is that marketing fellow, whatever ideas he is getting, he is sharing it with R&D team, your research and development team, which will manufacture the product, and then accordingly they will make a product which is suitable for the market and customer. So when we did the survey, we identified that we are not doing sufficient R&D. So this new CEO, that he will recruit the new people who will be expert in R&D. He will be recruiting new marketing managers. As I told you, these guys who are losing their motivation or who are not interested, I came to know, or who are towards their retirement. No, you cannot train them for new things very much. So you hire new one. So retirement of these people who are looking for settlement and hiring new people, that should go simultaneously. And hiring new people, there should be R&D, there should be concurrent engineering. You should make a new product, new variety of product, and then you should launch it. So your marketing team and R&D team should work together, concurrent engineering, and go forward. So new products you should think of and try to increase the sale. I mean, there will be customer who will be looking for particular item. In the business, one thing works very well, and that is, if there is a demand and no supply, people want this particular product but supply is not there, you supply that. The moment you supply, you get the advantage of being first in the market, and there is always advantage of being first in the market. So you be first in the market and you start selling that, these things will really work for you. So can we make a product which is new and we are the first to sell that in the market? That will also work for you. So I think that will also be there. And yes, now those employees who are asset for the company, which you will get to know obviously, who are motivated to, who are interested in working, their motivation is also low. So as new CEO or a new management team, when you see new energies coming to the organization, you have to motivate everybody for the work, you have to show them vision, you have to show them the scope of growth further, and you need to take them along with you. You are not to retire everybody, that is not to be done. So those who are experienced, they have a lot of experience. I'm not saying that every person who is of 58 or 60 years of age is a liability on company. I'm not saying that. Some will be very, very important members of the entire team. You have to retain them. So retain those who are asset for the company, and others can be retired because they want it, something like that. Now who can be the employee of the year? He has not provided you details, student has not provided what were given here, but some will be related to R&D, some will be related to marketing or sales, some will be related to making the product, something like that. And I have covered this also, one video is also there where I added this hypothetically, give to you. The employee of the year will be the person who has increased the sale. So if there is an employee who is related to sales and marketing, you are to make him employee of the year. Why? Because he is the person who is actually dealing with the problem of the company. So problem of the company is sales and he is dealing with the sale. So that fellow should be the employee of the year. Hope you understood many points from here, how we have to approach. So from this, take the inputs and go forward. This is how we have to handle this particular case. Okay, let's go for third now. Sailor's Island option. Again, this is covered. This was very interesting. Basically, case study. There are 8 sailors, and they are on some kind of ship, and they got shipwrecked after 2 hours. And now they are weathered. Their ship got weathered. मतलब टूट गया सारा, और आपका खाने का सामान भी ड्रेंच हो गया, and you are also drained. So you are drained. Your food has gone. Your ship is now, broken or something. Now you have 6 island options where you will go. Island 1 has deadly poisonous snakes. Now you have to decide which island you want to go. That is a problem. So deadly poisonous snake. There is another island which is approximately 2 km distance, but you don't know which side is that. And remember that your ship is not in position to sail more. That is a problem. Third island has man-eater. Fourth island has Portuguese colony, but there is a deadly disease. One island is having pirates guarded with cannons, and island 6 has fruit, vegetable, but there are wild tribes and your ship cannot be anchored. Now which island you should go for? Remember that what is our main objective? Our ship got wrecked. What is our main objective? If I divide our main objective, we have only 2 objectives. Number 1, to survive, and number 2, to go back. These are our 2 objectives. Our objective is not to go on the island and stay there. Why we are going on island? Why we are approaching any island? To basically have food. Our food is drenched. We don't have food. To have food, to have water, to survive. And second is shipwreck हो गया, टूट गया ship, उसको ठीक करना है, and going back. Many students said कि sir, ship तो टूट गया है, तो लोग our team will be knowing it and they will be coming behind us. No, it may take some time, because ship when it goes, it may take some time. If you have communication and calling somebody, taking you back, then this is not a case study. Case study is you have to manage on your own. So don't assume those things. Assumption should not be irrational. Now, survive and go back. These are the 2 purposes. Going back के लिए you need to have ship repair. Ship repairing is very, very important for you to go back. That is very important. Which island serves this purpose? Now sometime in the case study he will give you some particular thing which will be a deviation from what actually may be the solution. You will deviate from that particular part because he has given you certain thing and you assumed wrongly and you deviated. Now let's go one by one. Now island 1 has deadly poisonous snakes. See, poisonous snakes are there, you can survive it also, but why to take manga? Let's see. Let's not decide on one as of now. Island number 2 is 2 km distance, but its direction is not known. Now only trouble is, even if you have telescope inside your ship and you identified that there is an island, how do you ensure that you will repair your ship there and you will have food to eat there? There is no guarantee that that island must be having food or something like that. So let's keep this also option as of now, neither accept nor reject. And in this kind of solutions, rejection is also one of the options. Island 3 has man-eater. Certainly I don't want it. I don't want to fight with man-eater. They will eat us. Direct clash of interest. I don't want this. Third option is neglected. Man-eaters I don't want. Portuguese colony exists, but there is a deadly disease. There were Portuguese. Were, not is. Portuguese were there, now they are not there. Deadly disease is there. And certainly I don't want to die because of deadly disease. You know COVID? Deadly disease is the most dangerous thing. Snakes I can still see, but can you see the virus? Can you see that this fellow is suffering from COVID? So the person, you are keeping a person away because you don't know he is having COVID. But the snake I can see in the room, right? I can run away and protect myself from the snake, but I cannot protect myself from the virus. I don't know where the virus is. So I don't want to take this risk. Now 5 is pirates and guarded with cannon, तोप. तो कैनन चला देगा, गोली मार देगा मेरे को. Don't assume that. Pirates are not going to kill. They are not terrorists. There is a difference between pirates and terrorists. Pirates are samudri lutere. They are going to loot you. They are basically looting the people. That's it. They have the guns and everything for their protection and to threaten you, but they are not going to kill you. Killing will not help them. They will kill you they will be in trouble, they will not have benefits. What they want to loot you, plunder you. Plundering and looting is their main activity, that's it. So if you have anything which they can loot, they will loot it. They will take all your so called, you know, precious things with you which you have, maybe money or maybe, you know, anything which is there in the ship. So they will plunder you for that, and you are ready for that, you don't have problem. So let's see what is the meaning of this. Island 6 has fruit, vegetable and wild tribe. See, wild tribe are not dangerous for you. The moment they will see you, they will run away. They don't want your interference in the island, that's it. If you have gun or something, you know, you can make them run away. Only thing, they don't want you on their island, that's it. But they are not man eater, they are not man killer also. They will run away. But the only trouble is you cannot take your ship there and you cannot repair your ship. I told you there are two things. One is you have to go back also, for that you have to repair your ship. Now tell me one thing, which island you are 100% sure that you will get a food? 100% sure. Where are the human being? Which island have human being? So this, I cannot gel up with wild tribes. They are not welcoming us, they will not give you food or something. They may not be knowing how to repair the ship, so they are not like us. These man eaters certainly are not like us. Then these virus or poisonous snakes, they will not help us. Only pirates are human being like us. Pirates are the only human being like us, and they certainly can help us for the ship repairing. But the question comes, why they will help you? That question will come. Now understand that what is the interest of pirates? Pirates want to plunder you. The moment you approach them, they will see from the distance that you are wrecked, you are in a dilapidated state, आप बड़ी बुरी हालत में हो, so you cannot attack them. So they will not fire on you. Why they will not fire on you? Because they want to plunder you. What they want to plunder? They know that इनका ship टूट गया, they are in very bad state. So give me your all the valuable things and have the food, go back, repair your ship, whatever you want to do, go back. That is what their interest is. Do not assume they will fire cannon on you. Do not assume they will enslave you, they will imprison you. Why they will do that? It will not help them. Pirates, you should know what they do. They will not do that. So you will serve both your purpose being on this island. You can have food also there because pirates are there. Why they will give you food? Because they want that you go back now and whatever is required for survival. And food is drenched, you know, food is basically drenched. Food items got drenched. That means even if they don't give you food items, you can go on their island and stay there, and it will get dry up, and then you can eat this food also, maybe. But still they will give you some food. So the maximum, the best option of this is this only. All other options are not that good. Why? Because there is a fear of, you know, they will kill you or you will get killed or you may not get your ship repaired. So this is the best option which you can approach. So with the logics and all, we will go for this particular answer. Okay, so let's go for now fourth group task. So you are watching the 11 group task of HPCL which are being asked repeatedly in the group task. So fourth group task was related to government house scheme. अब इसमें क्या था? Government is planning a scheme for poor people to construct a home for them which are ecologically, which are ecological and within budget. Ecological means कि तुम्हें green building concept लाना है, तुम्हें वो पेड़ वेड़ लगाने हैं, so that ecological and which is within budget. So budget houses बनाने हैं. Budgetary limitation जो है 10 लाख है per home. एक घर पे 10 लाख मिलेगा. तो दो कैटेगरी के हाउस बनाने हैं, रो वाइज बनाने हैं और आपको मल्टी स्टोरी बनाने हैं. मल्टीप्लेक्स तो क्या करना है, उसमें मल्टी स्टोरी आपका बनेगा हाउसेस. और जिन लोगों के लिए बनाने हैं दैट इज ओल्ड कपल, 60+ एज वाला, मैरिड कपल जिनके 2-3 बच्चे हैं, सिंगल पेरेंट 2-3 बच्चों वाले, मैरिड कपल और 2-3 बच्चे हैं और पेरेंट्स भी उनके साथ में हैं. सो इनके लिए हमें बेसिकली बनाना पड़ेगा घर. दैट इज द क्राइटेरिया फॉर अस. और आपको हर क्वार्टर में आपको आई थिंक 10,000 हाउसेस को आपको कंस्ट्रक्ट करने हैं एंड अलॉट करने हैं. और प्रेफरेंस भी आपको बतानी है किसको आप हाउस अलॉट करोगे, डिफरेंट क्लासेस ऑफ पीपल, एंड इस चीज के बारे में आप डिस्कस करोगे. दैट मीन्स सिविक कम्युनिटीज क्या होनी चाहिए टाउनशिप में, रो वाइज बनाने हैं, मल्टी स्टोरी बनाने हैं, हाउस का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कैसा रहेगा, फैमिली टाइप, और आपने बेसिक फैसिलिटीज क्या प्रोवाइड करनी है बिल्डिंग के अंदर, और कोई अगर आपका आइडिया है. So see, in this kind of group task, what you should do is you should club the categories together. जैसे यहाँ पे आपके पास अलग अलग कैटेगरी के लोग हैं, तो you can club the categories in this. So जो आपने होम बनाने हैं, what you need to understand is like there is a budgetary limitation is a 10 lakh per home. अब तुम्हें भी पता है कि 10 लाख में अगर तुम्हें घर बनाना है तो बजटरी है वो, सो 10 लाख में अगर घर बनाना है तो लैंड तुमने उसमें नहीं ले सकते, तो लैंड यू हैव टू अज्यूम के लैंड बिलोंग्स टू द गवर्नमेंट ओनली, गवर्नमेंट लैंड में ही हम बना रहे हैं। और उस लैंड का लोकेशन कैन ऑल्सो बी वन क्राइटेरिया, द लोकेशन कैन ऑल्सो बी वन ऑफ द क्राइटेरिया कि कहां पे तुम्हें उसको बनाना है, राइट। देर आर ओल्ड पीपल ऑल्सो, देर आर पीपल हु आर यू नो लो बजट ग्रुप में आप बना रहे हैं, तुम्हें भी सम अपॉर्चुनिटी हो एम्प्लॉयमेंट वगैरह का भी आसपास, ऐसा ना हो कि बहुत ही रिमोट एरिया में तुम घर बना दो। सो हॉस्पिटल फैसिलिटीज वगैरह ना हो, स्कूल्स वगैरह ना हो, और एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज ना हो, तो ये चीज आपको देखनी है। बिकॉज दे आर गोइंग टू बी ओल्ड एज पीपल, दे आर गोइंग टू बी चिल्ड्रन, जिनको स्कूल में जाना है, दे रिक्वायर सम काइंड ऑफ हॉस्पिटल, यू नो that facility should also be there, and married people हैं और job oriented लोग होंगे तो उनको भी जॉब पे जाना है, एंड बिकॉज इट इज इकोनॉमिक क्लास सो यू कैन नॉट एक्सपेक्ट दे विल बी हैविंग कार्स एंड बाइक्स एंड दे विल बी गोइंग फार अवे फॉर जॉब, तो मे बी साइकिल के ऊपर जाके 2-4-5 किलोमीटर ट्रेवल करके इफ दे गेट द अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर वर्क ऑल्सो, सो दैट लोकेशन इज ऑल्सो वन इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया। वी कैन नॉट बेसिकली डिजाइन फॉर लैंड कॉस्ट, ओनली बिल्डिंग कॉस्ट, लेकिन लोकेशन इज क्राइटेरिया। Now houses can be put in couple of categories, single room BHK जिसको बोलते हैं, राइट, बेडरूम कम हॉल, बेडरूम हॉल जो मिला के, सो 1 BHK 2 BHK 3 BHK ऐसा होता है ना तुम्हारे पास। सो ओल्ड कपल 60 प्लस एज एंड यू नो you can say then married couple with 2-3 children and their parents, married couple and single parent with 2-3 children. So old couple 60 plus age, 1 BHK 1 bedroom hall can work, 1 BH 1 bedroom hall से काम चल जाएगा। and married couple with 2-3 children 2 rooms and single parent with 2-3 children, इन दोनों के लिए भी एक ही कैटेगरी बन जाएगा। इसके लिए लेकिन मेरे को लगता है पेरेंट्स हैं, उनके पेरेंट्स हैं, कपल है और बच्चे हैं, 3 रूम्स वाला घर चाहिए। तो एक 1 रूम वाला घर, 1 रूम प्लस हॉल एंड किचन, यू नो, so kitchen bedroom and hall, 1 BHK means 1 bedroom 1 hall जहां पे sitting room भी हो सकता है and kitchen, so एक 1 BHK for this couple and 2 BHK for these 2 and 3 category and 3 BHK for 4th category. That means houses का size cannot be same. Why? Because there are different requirements, more people are to be accommodated, so you cannot provide the accommodation same accommodation to everyone. So let's have different sizes, and that will also do some kind of cost cutting. Like let's say 1 BHK can be constructed at lesser cost and then it can be constructed at higher cost, something like that. So budgetary limitation to make the houses is 10 lakh. So in that 10 lakh on an average it should be 10 lakh. Now once you have decided them in categories, then priority में old age people can be given priority, and then single parent with 2-3 children can be given the priority. These two categories can be given priority when you start allotting the houses, or when you start making the houses, maybe you can give priority to these two categories. So old couple and then single parent with 2-3 children, you can give the priority to them, and then you can construct others also. And because we have to construct and allot 10,000 houses and you have to you know, accommodate different categories, so you can plan accordingly. And now you have to what civic amenities, you have to talk about these, what civic amenities do you think should be there? Yes, now when you are planning the township, as of now you should know where parking is to be done. As of now we understand that there will be cycles, maybe 2-wheelers will be maximum, and then cars, but 4-wheeler but to less extent. So parking can be made underground or something. One more thing you need to keep in mind, old couple they are to be accommodated on the ground floor because they cannot go on the stairs. Lift obviously you cannot make because they are budgetary houses, lift की maintenance will not be there. So ओल्ड एज पीपल के लिए आपको ग्राउंड बेस के ऊपर उनको अकोमोडेट करना पड़ेगा, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड देन यू नो इफ दे आर एट द ग्राउंड लेवल पे उनको अगर अकोमोडेट कर रहे हैं, सो पार्किंग फैसिलिटी कैन बी अंडरग्राउंड, सो यू कैन मेक पार्किंग फैसिलिटी अंडरग्राउंड. एज ऑफ नाउ दे मे नॉट बी हैविंग कार्स और समथिंग, बट इन फ्यूचर people can have the cars and these things. So you have to plan it accordingly. You have to plan for the parking also, which can be in the basement, you can do that. scooter, cycles and everything, for them you have to think of that parking. So other than parking facilities and good road inside the society or the township, you have to provide some kind of shops inside, shops for purchasing certain things. You have to provide barber shop and other shops. So a shopping complex you have to provide there, where they can get all these things. And the park is also to be provided, and where these old people or other children can play and old people can sit together and talk to themselves. Little bit parking facility for playing of the children. So students, the children के लिए playing facility, and old age people can sit there and talk to themselves. So some kind of community center, maybe if possible community center, where if they want to go for marriage function, marriages or something later stage in the township, you need to create some kind of a community center where common functions could be organized, including marriages and all. So shopping complex, community center, parking facility and parks, playing amenities, these things you have to provide to the people who are going to stay there. And when you design this entire thing, you should think of creating maybe solar panels on the building, so that solar energy could be harnessed and maybe used for the street light or something like that. So solar power is one thing which we can plan in the advance. And other thing is the water availability. So maybe groundwater or something can be taken for that particular township itself, that is to be provided. And security के लिए, yes, walled township it has to be, so that is also be taken care of. So this is the civic amenities which we can provide, and yes, quite green area should be there inside. So maybe water harvesting and solar panel. So when you talked about this thing, ecological, within the budget and ecological. So budget के लिए obviously the size of the houses you have to make very you have to make it such that your budget should not shoot. That is what you have to do. And ecological के लिए तुम्हें जो solar panel है, you can think of that. Trees are to be planted in the township, sufficient trees, that is to be done. And maybe water harvesting can be done, and green building concept could be utilized. So you know what is the meaning of that. Even green building concept can be utilized, that is to be done. Row wise and multi-story. Now multi-story में I told you ground floor पे you have to make the blocks. Actually you have to make blocks. Different blocks में 1 BHK which is for old people can be at the ground level. You have to plan that way. Ground level पे all the old people can be accommodated, something like that. And then vertically you can keep on moving up. You can keep moving up. So a single parent with 2-3 children, they can be accommodated. Second floor. Third floor can go for married couple with their parents. In fact, we can, second floor can be for married couple with 2-3 children and their parents, because we are forgetting that their parents will also be old people, right? So these old people and the parents, they will be old people who cannot maybe climb up the other stories, second story, third story. So maybe at the ground level we can make houses of 1 BHK and maybe 3 BHK at the ground. 1 BHK, 3 BHK at the ground to accommodate them and them. And then this 2 BHK houses, married couple with 2-3 children and single parent with 2-3 children, they can be second story and third story. So vertically we can make it. So different blocks are to be made, and in different blocks different houses are also to be made. Something like that can be done, right? And then row wise and multi-story both are to be done. Distribution of the houses, I told you how it is to be distributed. Basic facilities inside building, I told you. And any other ideas? Yes, no, we need to, there are old people, there are school, so we need to when planning the township, we need to be very meticulous that where will be the school for children. In the vicinity there should be some kind of school or public health center. So if we get the land near this facility, public health center is there, a school, government school is there, if we get something like that, it will be wonderful, because we need not to, we cannot create these facilities inside. But if it is already close to proximity, it will be very good. And one thing will be, the majority of people who will be going for work and all, they should basically find the work area nearby. So they are not to travel, let's say from the city 10 kilometer pe you are making this township, it is not going to work, because it will be far away from the town and they will not be in position to travel. So you need to keep those constraints in your mind. That is how it is to be done. And now when you are planning, when you are basically making this all, then because it is government subsidized entire plan, so obviously construction cost pe we can make some kind of saving, and other such kind of domains pe we can make some kind of saving, so that it becomes purposeful and it becomes economical for everyone. So I think these are the points on which you can think of and you can discuss for this. Let's go to now next, that is now 5. Yeah. So what is health for all? This is the topic, health for all. So health for all mein these are the health activities: immunization, role of diet, vaccination, exercise. So these are to be done, and you have to prioritize the group of people which are given: infant, young below 18, adult above 18, old age, new mother. You have to prioritize these group of people for providing the health facilities which they have mentioned this. That means how shall you prioritize? Like infant is to be given which kind of health facility, that is the meaning of it. So do you suggest exercise for infant or young, or do you suggest vaccination for infant? That kind of question it is. Discuss what kind of activities are suitable for different categories, you can add others also, and also you have to provide the ideas for awareness and implementation of healthy activities. So let me tell you, if I again put the categories, if I put into the categories infant and new child born mothers, so lactating mothers, say they are in the one category, they will be in the one category. So whatever is to be given infant and mothers, that will be common. So like what? Immunization and vaccination, these are the two things which obviously priority hai. Number 1, infant and new mothers के लिए vaccination and immunization is the most important. Then comes diet, then comes exercise. This is how it goes. Diet is also important, but most important is vaccination and immunization. Maybe when you become adult, then immunization, vaccination may not be priority for you, but in that age it is. Now for old age people, you know, diet is very important and exercise is very important. Diet and exercise, because proper food is very important for old age people, and then exercise. Then if I talk about young below 18, then diet is very important and exercise is very important again for them. Why? Because they are in the growing age. Exercise and diet is very important for them. And similarly, adult more than 18 years, exercise is very important for that group. Exercise is very important for them. They again adult 18 years plus, they are in that particular category. Now they are to go for physical exercise, and that is how they are to do. So young people, very young infant and mothers, you have to focus on particular domain. Old people, you have to focus on another domain, and that is what you were to suggest. You talk about new mother and infant, so they are to be basically they are to be provided proper care. So in house some care is to be provided to them, and you are to what kind of activities are suitable, you can add any other activity, your suggestion. So additional activities can be like this, additional suggestion. So whenever a newborn baby is there and mother is there, so they should be close. I mean, the most important thing is new baby should be close to mother for months together. And because mothers are very weak in that phase, so there should be some attendant should be there. Very you know, this healthy environment and very clean environment should be, hygienic environment should be provided to mother and infant, and proper diet, proper immunization, vaccination should be done. In the rural area, you know, there are some kind of health workers, health like ASHA workers. So ASHA workers provide them awareness and information about various immunization schemes of government. So this mothers and infant should get access to organized health facility like PHC, public health center. So even delivery of infants and caring for a couple of weeks after delivery, that should be under the, you know, this entire protection of, I'll say, some health worker like ASHA, and maybe qualified doctor should be, you should have access to qualified doctors and proper immunization and all. So ASHA worker, and they're very important in that particular phase. So proper care will be provided by ASHA worker, or some family member should be there, and this is the most important thing. Now awareness generation के लिए ASHA workers are the best who provide the care, because you must have seen that even advertisement is there on the TV and all, that first couple of weeks the mother's milk is very important for the child. But in our rural areas, there are so many misinformations, like the moment child is born, you should give honey to him, the child, or something like that. It should be avoided. So awareness should be there. And who will spread awareness? So public health center mein, the moment delivery is there in PHC, so this information can come from PHC, public health center, maybe nurses, maybe doctors, or ASHA workers. So that information should go to new mother, and for the care of child, and somebody from the family should basically be very caring for these two, I mean mother and child, infant, during that particular phase. Old age people require more socialization. You should talk to them, because isolation is something from which they suffer, old age people. So you should talk to them, you should take care of them. That is very important. Adult, once you are in that category, then different kind of care is required, because adult are under peer pressure. So under the peer pressure, there is very high chance they will get into bad company or something like that. So parents should basically talk to adult, they should listen to them, they should maintain some kind of interaction with them, and they should be very observant. So parents are to give attention to their kids in that particular age. So this is a teenage and till adulthood, there are different kind of problems, like parents nowadays, especially when these electronic gadgets are there is a gadget addiction, there is a substance addiction in that age group. So that also awareness is to be provided, and parents should themselves be aware. So every age has its own problems and its own solution and its own care. So that is what we are to put in that category. Adults have different problems, they are under peer pressure, they are amenable to gadget addiction and these kind of things. So parents are to be observant, and they are in the education domain. So here Anganwadi workers and all, they can play a very crucial role. So that is what awareness and implementation of healthy activities, that is what we were discussing. So Anganwadi workers, ASHA worker, PHC, public health center, this education, like schools and teachers, they are to play a very crucial role in this. Now different information campaigns can be launched, like we have seen that government keeps on giving advertisement on petrol pumps and in the school premises and PHC premises. So government keeps on putting that for lactating mothers, new mothers, what kind of care you should take, for infants what care you should take. So all these advertisements government keep on doing. So media can be TV, television, it can be social media sites, it can be petrol pumps, it can be PHC, it can be schools, it can be common buildings, so common roads, highway. You should keep on providing this information to the people there. So these are the points, I think, and these are the categories you can think of providing. So that was the fifth group task. Now let's go for agent escape mission. That is the sixth group task of HPCL. Now what is there? There are 8 trained agents which are being held in the prison, and this government has arranged some transportation. So there is a 50,000 rupees there which is provided for escape, and these are the options, escape option: dormitory to kitchen, kitchen to garden, garden to outside. So there are 3 stages which you have to cross, right? You have only 50,000 rupees and you are 8 people, and once you escape the prison, then there is a transportation and you can run away. But going from prison to outside is the challenge. So there are 3 stages. First stage has 3 options: the dormitory to kitchen. Through ventilation, it may not be safe. Old, I don't know what is written, but that means it is not a safe option. It was given not safe. It is not the safe option. Then through guard room, it is 10,000 rupees. Through guard room, 10,000 rupees. Third option which was given was which was safest option: bribing the guard. It was bribing the guard. The moment you bribe the guard, it is the safest option, but it will cost you 25,000 rupees. That was one of the option. Second is kitchen to garden. So if you bribe the guard, you cost 30,000 rupees. Through hospital, by making the key, it is 10,000 rupees. Not as safe as 30,000, but it is safe. And third is from garden to outside, waste carriage vehicle. It is not safe. It is also not safe. It was given. And then sewage pipe, 20,000 rupees. These are the options. So what stage, what option do you take? In first stage, which option, second stage which option, third stage which option. Now remember one thing, that you are not to take unsafe option. You cannot afford to take risky option. You need not to go for safest, but you cannot take risky option either. Number two, elimination is the process. Keep eliminating these things. The moment you do not take not safe option, the riddle will be solved. Let me give you example. Waste carriage vehicle you cannot take. I eliminate it because it will be very risky. Waste carriage vehicle mein 8 people are going, there is a very high probability you will get caught, because 8 people in waste carriage vehicle, how you will go? So it is not at all safe. So just avoid it. That means we will go through this sewage pipe. Now we have spent 20,000 rupees, only 30,000 rupees is left. Come here. Now suppose I take this, I have 30,000 rupees only, and suppose I give 30,000 to this fellow, then nothing is left now. I cannot take then any of these two, and I need to go through ventilator, which is not safe. So I am not to take this either, because I am not to take not safe option. So I cannot take not safe option also. So what is the option left for me? Now what is the option left for me? The option left for me is then I will say this, I will take B option here. If I take B, I cannot take this because no money will be left. So again I need to take B. I will make keys and through hospital I can go. It is not unsafe, since I am giving 10,000 rupees, it is not that unsafe. So then I take this B, and now I have left 20, I have spent 10,000 and 20, 30, 20,000 is left to me. 20,000 is left, I cannot take this also, only option left is 10,000 rupees. So I think I have a B option for that. What was the logic here? Take the calculated risk. Don't take the risk, don't play unsafe. So money saving is not a criteria, it is not a money optimization program for us. It was the case study which was basically asking how can you escape safely. That was the case study. So hope you understood this. Now let's go for 7th, Xerox machine dilemma. Xerox machine dilemma. What is this now? Let me discuss with you. This is a Xerox machine which needs to be manufactured, which should give colored copies, but the cost of these colored copies should be less than general. As you know there is a black and white copies, and colored copies are very costly. Manufacturing cost of these photocopying machine needs to be reduced in order to increase the profit of company. So the new machines which you are making, which will produce the colored copies, that cost of those machines should be less. To reduce manufacturing cost, low cost components are used which degrade the quality of copy, but only 30% people can detect those degraded changes, while rest 70% will not detect the change. We need to give solution to this, whether to reduce the cost of manufacturing benefit of company or not. You know what is case study? Case study is like in the market black and white copies are already there. Photostat copies are already there. Colored are also there. In the market as of now, black and white and colored Xerox machines are there. But the problem is colored are very costly. Now your company wants to make cheap colored copies. Cheap colored copies, so that those people who cannot afford 20 rupees per piece can get 1 rupee per page colored. That is the question. So how do you approach it? But the moment you want to reduce the cost of color printing, quality obviously will be compromised. If I say this page cost you 20 rupees in this machine, and then another machine in which page cost you 1 rupee, somewhere quality compromise is to be done. Will you do, and how will you do, so that it does not spoil your customer also. Now let's solve this particular riddle. Now what we will do is, like Xerox machine needs to be manufactured. So now I will provide now 3 options to the customer, all the customers. I will provide 3 options. Black and white. Black and white Xerox machine is obviously very competitive, and that is good, and already good machines, low cost. Then colored. I am to provide colored Xerox machines also, that in 2 categories, high cost and then low cost. High cost and low cost. These 2 machines, and this is what I was interested to make. As of now, this black and white already exists in the market. This high cost colored is also existing in the market. I am going to make this. But the moment I make this, how shall you make this? How shall you make low or cheap quality, producing machine at low cost? That is a challenge. So the moment you low cost product you have to make, you have to make some compromise somewhere. So the component which I use in my colored Xerox machine, those components are to be, which I am to use, are to be cheaper. Like the color of the color which I use in that Xerox machine, those color quality are to be cheaper. Now the color quality compromise is to be done. So what I am doing, if the customer comes to the shop for purchasing that machine, my customer as a manufacturer, I am a manufacturing company. For me, the customer can be the person who is a retail outlet, who is going to sell the machine further to the customer, or he may be end user who is Xerox fellow, he is going to give the colored pieces to the customer. So that there are two kind of customers for me. Now think of a person comes to me, he says I want to take a colored Xerox machine. I give him these two options. This is, if you want to take a page on this machine, the quality is like this, and it will cost you ₹10 per piece. This will cost you ₹1. Please see the quality of both these, and whatever you want, I am ready to give you. So that means you need to have both these machines with you. The customer comes, he wants to take, let's say for his MTech thesis, PhD thesis, very important document, only 4 pages are required, so he can afford ₹10. Okay, you take this, he is satisfied. Where it is written 30%, 70%, those 30% people who can make the difference, obviously 30% will say no, this is not good quality, this is good quality. Okay, I am giving you both options, whichever you want to take, you take it. This is good quality, this is not that good quality, quality comes with the cost, this is ₹10, this is ₹1, what do you want? Now this 30% who made a difference, he said okay, I will take this ₹10 or I will take ₹1, that is his decision, but he will be satisfied customer and I do not lose my customer. Now 70% people cannot make a difference between your product, so they will be very happy to take ₹1. I am giving example of ₹1 and ₹10, but they will not be in position to make a difference. You tell them, I will say I am happy with both of them, so give it to me, he will be happy for that. So that means the riddle which you have to solve is, you are not to lose customer, you have to provide satisfaction to the customer, you are not cheating the customer, you are not selling him something by telling him that the quality is very good but the cost is also and the quality is not good but cost you are charging high. You will not do that. You will tell him very clearly that this quality is this quality is this, if you can make it up, if whatever is fitting to you, you can take it. Like if you go to purchase a car, the car showroom fellow shows you all sort of cars, all the models. This model is 20 lakh, this model is 5 lakh, this model is 40 lakh, whatever budget allows you, you take it. I have all the models. Similarly, we have to make the Xerox machines and the product so that we can cover all the customers. That is how we are to proceed for this particular riddle. So we don't lose the customer, we provide them the product which is quality product, and he should be satisfied with that. This is how we are to proceed for this. Okay, now let's go for next, that is 8th issue. What is 8th issue is this. 8th case study was, you are 8 political world leader and there is a meeting in United Nations going on. You have to prioritize the issues: food, water, climate change, peace, security, violence against women. You have to prioritize it. That means which issue should be focused first place, which issue should be talked the first. That is the meaning of it. Now he had provided many issues here, but what discussion should be done is this. You are 8 political leader, world leader from different world countries, different part of world. You should know that if you are from India, then the focus will be more on kind of employment, poverty, food, and then comes terrorism, and then comes pollution. If you are from country like America, then poverty, unemployment, food, water may not be trouble for them. A political leader sitting from China, political leader sitting from America, political leader from India, everybody will have different concerns. There are some global issues. Terrorism, every country is suffering from. Pollution problem, global warming, every country is suffering from. So these two are which are important for every world leader. When it comes to India, India will be talking more about poverty, unemployment, terrorism, because we are suffering from terrorism. Do you think China is going to talk about terrorism or Pakistan is going to talk about terrorism? No, because for them it is not a problem. In fact, they are using it as a state tool. So India will be talking more about terrorism and all. So in this, climate change and pollution and terrorism, these are the two issues which are global issues. climate change and pollution like COP26 also we saw, this is something which everybody will feel like talking. But food, water and food, water and poverty, these are the topics which actually are very, very important. I mean, if you do not have food and water to the human being, climate change and pollution comes next time. And also we can divide all these issues into two categories which can be addressed immediately. There are some issues which can be addressed immediately, and there are some issues which can take long time. For example, peace and security, that will take long time if you want peace and security. Similarly, violence against women, if you want to sort it out, it will take long time. Climate change, it will take long time. But food and water, these are the issues which can be immediately addressed. So in our opinion, first we should target those things which are related to humanity directly. If you don't address that, people may die. So food, water, similarly this virus problem was there, COVID, that means some kind of disease, they are to be focused first and they are to be resolved within a year or 2 or 3. They are short term. So as global leader, we should prioritize this because they can be addressed in short time and they can easily can be resolved. And these are the issues which are very close to developing countries or least developed countries. We should talk it first. Our concern will be like that. And then we should try for these issues also simultaneously, but they may take long time. Like first Earth Summit took place in 1991, and see now it is almost 30 years for Earth Summit. When we talk about global warming, in 30 years no country has that much focused on this, though it is a serious matter, but still because it is a long duration, so people are not prioritizing it. We need to prioritize it. It is a long term, but in the priority of countries like India, pollution, poverty and food, water, disease, this assumes the importance. And that that when COVID came, entire world focused on disease first, because if we don't focus on that, you will die. And after that, obviously, we'll talk about this violence against women. This also can be tackled simultaneously. So peace and security at the last, food, water at the first, peace and security at the last, then pollution and violence against women can be done. But this list is long. This list is long, and some of the points we are forgetting, but this list is very, very long. So we need to think of these particular points. Now, aeroplane crash incidents. So there is an aeroplane crash which has happened in Sahara Desert, and you should know what is the meaning of where is the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert is not high altitude. This is basically a desert only, but it is not at very high altitude, so oxygen problem is not there. We have just passed last sign of civilization 15 minutes back. Aeroplane flies at 1000 km per hour. That means in 15 minutes you must have traveled 200 kilometers. That means you are already away from 200 kilometers where the civilization or human being is there. That is, you are far away now. Your captain and crew members are dead in the crash and 6 passengers only are left, and now you have to prioritize these things. Let me tell you, I don't think oxygen is important. Maybe oxygen looks like important, but there is no dearth of oxygen in the Sahara. It is normal altitude. Suppose it is helicopter crash in high altitude, oxygen may be required, but not here. And if this out of 6 passengers who are surviving, they need oxygen, something like that, then you need to assume it that if some passenger is out of this 6 passenger, first of all you will give them first aid box, you will take and give them first aid. In the first aid, if you realize that somebody requires oxygen, then only you will go for oxygen. It may not be required. But what is most important is food. You have to survive for some days, because if there is an air crash, very soon people will get to know that your aeroplane is not being traced, and people will again come for searching you. The people will come. You cannot travel 200 kilometers. There is no way you can travel 200 kilometers back. So people will come searching you. You are to survive for a couple of days. That's it. So your main challenge is to survive for a couple of days. Couple of days, maybe 2-3 days, because some aid will come for you. 1 or 2 or 3 days. So food is very important. So water is very important, and then these peanuts, that you will survive on the basis of that. Then your soda, maybe it can be used in place of your food. So water, peanuts and eatables, that will assume the basically priority, because you have to eat it. Then Sahara may be very chilled in the nights. so you need to survive, you need to spend time there. So what is more important than after that, after food and this thing, first aid box obviously is important. Then you see, is oxygen required? If it is not required, oxygen is not important. So first aid box is to be seen because you have to give first aid to everyone. Then food, water, and then peanuts, and then everything related to eating, that assumes importance, right? That assumes importance. Then third will be how you have to now stay warm if it is very chilled in the nights or something like that, right? Because of desert it is. So you need to have this blanket, that is very important. And blanket के साथ आपके पास होना चाहिए ये swing kit where you have to make a sort of tent for you. And then not opener, this blanket and swing kit is required. And this blade can be used for making that particular tent, and nylon rope. So this nylon rope, swing kit, and this razor blade and blanket, this is very, very important for you to stay warm. And then matchbox if you have to create some kind of fire for keeping yourself warm in the very chilled environment. Now this cosmetic mirror and soda opener and soda can, these can be used as reflecting surfaces. So reflecting surfaces to basically send idea to somebody that we are there. They can be used for reflecting surfaces only. So how you have to divide this entire case study is, first of all is related to your first aid, and then your eating and surviving, and then staying inside that particular area, staying for some days. For that it is required. And then at the last you have to think of this soda and other things which are left, they have to be used at the last. So pillow may not be very important, yes, but blanket is more important than pillow. So this is how you have to arrange it. So if he is to give you some list of priority, how shall you give the list of priority? Okay, water is very important, first aid box, water is important, peanut is important for us, that is soda, cans of soda in place of water that can be used for eating. Then comes this blanket and this nylon rope and swing kit for making the tent for us. And then comes other things, razor blade is also there. And then after this, at the same place, this is a matchbox also, this is one category. So you put the things in categories, and then accordingly you keep on proceeding forward. At the end will be soda opener and cosmetic mirror, this will be at the end. And even pillow can be kept at the end because that may not be very, very important here. This is how you have to prioritize all the things. Now I think we go for gem recovery mission, that is 10th. Now there is a group of mafia which has stolen some kind of jewelry, and we are a team of security agency, and we have to recover this jewelry by choosing team of 3 experts from group of 7. So these are the 7 people, out of these 3 you have to take it. Read this case study properly. So out of these you need 3 people to recover the jewelry. The place where jewelry is placed is highly secured with fingerprint, laser beam detection, human hand touch sensors, etc. Set of fake gems are also placed there. So what is the plan and strategy? Now let me tell you. As it is looking like from the situation, I mean there is something precious gem which you are security agency, but you cannot fight and take the gem from there. This entire operation has to be clandestine. That means people will not get to know, but you will bring back your gems, something like that. So what is to be done is, if it is a group of mafia which has stolen the gems, and now there is a place where jewelry is kept, there will be security people also, security guards also. So what is to be done is, like, you are, first of all you need computer hacker. Why? Because he can only make this entire thing dysfunctional. What? There is a laser beam detection, human hand touch sensors, fingerprints. So this all will be computer operated. So using this computer hacker with his help, you can make this entire dysfunctional. Done. Now this all is dysfunctional. You can see no gems there. Done. Now if you can see their gems, what you can do is, now this fellow gemologist, he will identify which one is a real gem, because you cannot do clean sweep and bring everything back. So he will identify which is the real gem. Done. Now there will be security people also of the mafia. How you befool them, how you basically hypnotize them. So to hypnotize them and they don't get it, आपने कब उठाया और आप बाहर आ गए, उसके लिए तुम्हें एक ये चाहिए, what this fellow is magician, you want magician. See, you cannot take iron smith or door cutter and gymnast girl to cut it and bring it out. Gymnast girl का कोई रोल नहीं है, she can has a flexible body but उसका कोई रोल नहीं है. इसका भी आयरन स्मिथ और डोर कटर का कोई रोल नहीं है, बिकॉज डोर वहां पे हमें नहीं बताया उसने कि डोर है, वी डोंट नो दैट दिस इज अ डोर. So there are some kind of security features which this computer hacker can dysfunction, create dysfunctional things for that, and this magician can create some kind of, you know, this aura, something, some kind of camouflage things he can create and hypnotize the security people, and they will not get to know. And this gemologist will tell you this is a gem, you take it up. So bring it, take the gem and come back. So these three people are required for this particular mission. So let's hit the last thing now, VT Enterprise case study. What is this VT Enterprise case study is? This is some kind of company manufacturer running for the 3 decades now. Now it is running in losses and customer are leaving and product and also Chinese competition is coming into the market. So tell 2 internal and 2 external challenges for improving the condition of the company. Done. Now it is already running for the last 3 decades and now it is running in the losses. What is the meaning of this? That means it is running in the losses now. That means there is a big trouble at the management level. So the top management level, there is a trouble. He could not basically find that competition is increasing. So in such cases, first internal thing you have to do is top management level is to be changed if it is required, because CEO is something which is very important person. He needs to see why competition he could not see and why it is running in losses now. Second, you need to do detailed survey of customer, what they want, what is your product, how your product is not competitive, and why people are not taking your product. So unless until you know about your competitors, your product and what customer wants, unless until you do that, you will not be in position to identify new products. So internally, one, top management level is to be changed. Second, you have to enhance your product, and for that you need to do R&D and you need to basically produce a good product which you will get to know through survey. So make a product which people want, and that you will get to know through R&D. That means you need to make different variety of products, like Chinese competition is also coming, so Chinese play at the cost. So make different variety of products which your customers need, and also do market survey of the competitors, what they are providing. You have to provide better than them. So this thing is you have to do top management level, you have to change product, you have to make very good which is conducive to the people, that is what they want, and you have to do concurrent engineering. Now what is concurrent engineering? Concurrent engineering means the marketing fellow, your marketing fellow tells about the market. So like I told you, what external challenges, that means we have to do comparative analysis of the competitor product, what product they are coming out with. Our marketing strategy have to be changed. Maybe we are doing conventional marketing strategies. We have to do nowadays there is not offline marketing, there is online marketing also. We have to do that also. So online marketing is also to be done. So through online marketing, the people will tell what customer want, and then we have to do concurrent engineering. When we do concurrent engineering, so our R&D team basically makes that kind of product. So that also is to be done. So concurrent engineering, we make good product, high quality, low cost, top management level may be replaced, and these things we have to do. External challenges is we have to do comparative analysis, what others are producing, we have to do better than that. We do survey of the customers, what they want, that thing we have to do, and we have to make a good product. The moment we do these kind of things, I am sure things will start improving. Hope you got an idea what kind of case studies are going on in HPCL. Go through these particular case studies and develop an idea how it is to be done. They are repeating this, and maybe this is more also relevant for your HRRL, that means HPCL Rajasthan Refinery Limited, for which GT and interview are there. Maybe these are relevant for that also. So all the best, keep preparing with your PDF.